Yes, good evening. And to set the record straight, there is no scheduled date for Jammeh's return. There is no official scheduled date. I've seen people out of anxiety making pronouncements as to the exact date that Jammeh is scheduled to come home. But from an official point of view, I can authoritatively tell you that um, we are yet to have a scheduled date in place. We are yet to receive that communication. So any other thing as regard the date for Jammeh's arrival is speculative. It's mere speculations. So that is it. I've also followed with keen interest people's reactions. Some of them are saying, how did Jammeh acquire a passport to, how would he acquire a passport to come back home? But here, uh, I think it's just pointless to discuss something that is basic. Every Gambian citizen, ordinary as I am, is entitled to a Gambian passport. So discussing a passport, discussing, we cannot make it a topic of discussion uh, to make queries as to whether the former head of state, His Excellency Sir Professor Dr. Alhaji Ejeje Jammeh, had acquired a passport. This is an ex-president, whereas an ordinary citizen like me and you there is entitled to a Gambian passport. How about the president? But I can authoritatively tell you that as regard the schedule date that people dates, conflicting dates anyway, because I'm monitoring everything in the social media. Uh, the scheduled dates that people are brandishing around, it's it's false. It's false. Authoritatively, I can tell you that no scheduled date has to be has been communicated to us. So any other thing is just mere speculations. Also, people are there are mixed reactions with regard to Jammeh's homecoming, with others saying that from different camps saying that is the opinions are bound to be diverse. I know, and I anticipated this, that it would be something of discussion nationally. Hence, it involves Jammeh. And I also expected people to react with different opinions, uh, diversely. Others say yes, he should come. Others are against it. But those saying he shouldn't come, is he not a citizen? They should be able to tell us, as I always say, which constitution or which provision in the constitution bars a former head of state from returning back to his home country. I think people are not just being honest in their assertions. I mean, the antics that are saying Jammeh is a security threat or a threat to security. How is it a threat to security? That's not true. That's not true. Is anyone loves this country better? Jammeh loves this country much more than the individual. So it is not something to be discussed about. Jammeh loves this country, and it is his constitutional right to return back home anytime he wishes. Perhaps the bulk of those going against his coming are scared of what they did to him. Or let's say it is paranoia that is creeping hard on their heels. You don't expect someone who did bad to Jammeh or Jammeh's assets, or who has scores to settle with Jammeh to welcome his home return. That is naturally understandable. Most of those saying that Jammeh should not return home are people who mainly have scores to settle with him. But then I can tell you for free that Jammeh does not have any ill intentions against anyone. regardless of which party or whatever that you are affiliated to. It is, as I said, his constitutional right to return home, return back home. The 1997 Constitution has given him that immunity also. So, with regards to the date, as I said, there is no fixed date. But anytime we get that in our desk or before our desk, we would, as a media team, inform the public accordingly. But me being the media director who is responsible for dispatches coming out from the executive, I can tell you with clear affirmation that no date, no scheduled date is being communicated to us. But we will also make it known to the general public.